I just got finished watching the 4th episode of the first season of What If, and what I have to say to Marvel is that, holy crap, are they just blowing me away with that sitting in front of the television, eating my cereal, watching cartoons kind of, perspective on all of this. Marvel's What If is like a complete reset on what we expect out of these Marvel stories, and this one focused on Doctor Strange and his origin tale, and really kind of posits the question about what would happen to Doctor Strange if he lost his heart, the person that he loves, instead of his hands. And he, of course, is a man that's filled with lots of foibles and a great deal of pride. We know that about Doctor Strange. It's something that he struggles with as a character. He tries to fix things. He's a doctor. And so he uses the amulet of time and tries to go back in time and save his love, Christine Palmer, played by Rachel McAdams. And that has dire consequences. And so we see that monkeying with the timeline can be catastrophic to the world around Doctor Strange. And of course, this leads into what we're about to experience now with Spider-Man No Way Home. We already got a glimpse of some of the calamities that are going to befall Spider-Man and Doctor Strange and the other Marvel characters in the trailer for No Way Home. And so this is an interesting lead up because now we're seeing a different Doctor Strange from a different universe, because that's the whole conceit here, is we have the Watcher sort of pivot and say, well, this is what happened over here, and this was the inflection point. This Doctor Strange gets consumed with his desire, his mad desire to turn back time and bring Christine Palmer back to life. And we see the ramifications of that. We see him kind of just having to acquire the power of celestial beings and powerful magical beings and manifestations to have enough power to turn back time. Ultimately, there are tragic results and some pretty heavy lessons learned. It's a powerful examination of that Marvel motto, with great power comes great responsibility line. It's powerful stuff. It's very heady. It kind of messes with your mind as you're watching it. Partially, it's because the beautiful animation and all of these different creatures and characters intersecting and interweaving and going in different dimensions. It looks like the real world for a bit. We've got images and imagery that we can kind of see from comic pages animated, and then everything gets twisted and we're in space and we're in hell and we're in these demonic kind of creations and environments and worlds. There's beautiful effect work as well, visual effect work. The magical powers of Doctor Strange are so well represented in this episode. And again, it's like a little mini Marvel movie. It's an incredible show. God, I'm just so blown away by where Marvel can take us with the what if line here, because every week is a surprise. Although there's lots of familiar kind of hooks and things that we can kind of tie to what we know, and that includes the voice cast, like Benedict Wong is in this, and Tilda Swinton is in this. Rachel McAdams is back, and how weird is it that Benedict Wong and Benedict Cumberbatch are both stars in the Doctor Strange franchise? I've never thought of that before. But Cumberbatch is in here as well, and he's terrific because he's got to add a whole bunch of different layers to this character. Talk about a multifaceted creation, Doctor Strange, right? He exists on so many planes within the Marvel universe and the MCU, and that's really well presented here in this 4th episode of Marvel's What If. This is, not to be missed entertainment, particularly if you're a fan of the MCU, but I don't even think you have to be, because this, plays with the archetypes and the familiar of these Marvel characters, but it also is such wonderful artistry in every sense of the word. You're just hurting yourself by not watching the show. It's amazing. I'm going to give Marvel's What If Episode 4 a 9 out of 10.